Hi guys, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the Cup Championship on GT Sport. This is race 2 from Dragon Trail Seaside in the Beetles GR3 ones, and we're getting ready for a race start. So it's the top, so it gets the grid from the last race, except with the weight now. So Callum's on maximum weight, Bidzster on second place weight, and so forth down to 5th place. Lights are on, ready for a start. Green, and away we go. Good start by Cyrex and also by Seat 1. Task 1 with a decent start as well. As we now come down towards turn 1, Bidzster, Cyrex and Callum 3 wide for the lead. Down towards the first corner, everyone jostling for positions. And everyone on the brakes. Into the first turns. Nick Hash on the inside, Bidzster's getting mobbed and Callum's drifting, thinking he's Tanner Faust. Coming down towards the next corner, Cyrex in the lead then from Bidzster, Nick Hash, Callum, and almost 3 wide further back. TY goes wide onto the curb and just about recovers it. Neil Farmax on the inside. TY tries to go around the outside. Seat 1 also trying to get involved in there as well. Mr. Slow on is ahead of Rodders. Down towards the next corner. And it's still Cyrex in the lead, but he's got a bit of a dodgy line going out through there. Bidzster's catching up. Trying to look for a way through. Last season's champion Bidzster looking for a way through. Cyrex defends, but then Bidzster also goes to the inside, also down to the hairpin. Bidzster on the inside for the lead, then over the curb. Cyrex trying to go around the outside. Nick Hash waiting in the wings to pick up any spoils. Cyrex keeps the lead then. Bidzster second, Nick Hash third. Task 1 4th, just ahead of Callum. Everyone else folding through the chicane. Into the chicane, everyone through. Nice and... Oh, Neil's hit the wall. Neil's hit the wall. Mr. Sloan's hit him as well. Oh, no. No, I don't know whether there was any contact there or it was just a mistake. We'll get a replay just after this first lap as we look at Bidzster into the last corners. Don't know whether he went for a move there or something, but Cyrex goes ahead. Bidzster runs wide. So does Nick Hash. Task 1's up there as well. Task 1 coming through. Remember, no weight on his car. Down the straight then. Bidzster looking to get the lead back from Cyrex into the first corner. Onto the brakes. Up the inside, Cyrex defending the outside, keeping it tight, and now Task 1's looking for a way through, so Cyrex trying to help his teammate find a way through. Task 1 and Bidzster now side by side down towards the next corner. Nick Hash looking to go through as well, as Bidzster has to let Task 1 go, but then moves across and defends hard from Nick Hash. Little tap to Task 1, but no harm done there. Brilliant racing in this second race. Nick Hash and Bidzster side by side now up the hill. TY and Callum as well in the background. God, it's happening that quick, I can't even keep up. TY goes up the inside of Callum, brilliant stuff there. Nick Hash ahead of Bidzster as we go up the hill. Oh, and breathe. Oh, got a bit chaotic there for a moment, but I think we're all good. So Team Black 1-2 in the lead then. Cyrex from Task. Nick Hash, Team Yellow, 3rd place. Bidzster, Team Orange in 4th. On the brakes, he's hit Nick Hash. Hit Nick Hash, Team Yellow, corner pocket. Nick Hash gets hit by Bidzster. Oh, not good. I think Nick Hash braked a bit early there, and Bidzster weren't ready for it. And Bidzster went into the back of him, but we'll get another angle on that. Here's a replay on board with Bidzster to see what happens. So onto the brakes. Yeah, Bidzster just brakes way too late, hits Nick Hash, and yeah, waits for him to just go and then rejoins himself. So Bidzster's mistake. So as you come back from that then, Nick Hash 5th place now. TY and Callum battling out for 3rd and 4th. Team Black still in the lead. As Cyrex is now ahead. Sorry, Task 1 is now ahead of Cyrex. Task 1 to the lead then. So unless it's because Cyrex knows he's got full weight on, so he might as well let Task 1 get away with it, and Cyrex might as well fend off TY and Callum. It's a good strategy there from Team Black. Let the lighter car disappear and let the heavier car do the work for the defending, because then you're guaranteed some good points. TY into the first corner then. He's not going to make sure anyone's got any guaranteed points. He wants another win. 3rd place for TY at the moment. Callum following suit in the background. A bit of a lag for TY there, but no harm done. Seek 1 in 6th place. Neil Farmax 7th. And there's Bidzster in 8th. Last season's champion, not having a good run in this one. Just had a bit of an incident with Nick Hash earlier, which cost him a few places, and Nick Hash a few places as well. There's Rodders and Mr. Slow one near the back as well, but again, they're still close enough together to have a decent scrap, as Mr. Slow one uses the curbs as they go up the hill. As we look at Task 1 and Cyrex, looks like Cyrex is pretty content with staying behind his teammate for now. TY not content with staying behind Callum though. Up the inside, bang, contact, wheel to wheel contact, but luckily everything's okay. Callum remains ahead. TY looking for a way through. Nick Hash is back on his teammate now. Remember Nick Hash from the last race, not much weight on his car. There's a bit of weight, but not as much as some of the other rivals in front of him, especially Cyrex. As we go up to the last corner, TY behind Callum now. We go up out of that corner. So yeah, TY from the last race running 5th place weight. It's kind of not helping, but TY into 3rd place now. Callum back down to 4th. Nick Hash having a little look there as well. TY a little bit of a lock up, because remember TY does not run ABS. As he drifts the car out of the corner, thinking he is Tanner Faust. I think the old slide was good at the start of the race, Callum. I think TY just bettered it. As we go into the sort of Suzuka section, and then up the hill. Task 1 not really pulling away with this as much as I thought he would. Cyrex still playing second fiddle. As TY and everyone else goes through. Lovely noise from these Beetles. Really sound like the engines are really trying their hearts out. As we go up the hill, Callum close, but also TY even closer to Cyrex. Cyrex going to have to defend for his life now, trying to protect his teammate's lead. As we go into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill, TY looking for a switchback, but I don't think he's going to be close enough. No, he's not. He's going to have to wait behind the chicane. TY fastest second sector of the race. That just shows you how hard he's pushing, even though he's behind Cyrex. Cyrex clipping the wall a little bit there, trying to straight line it as much as possible as TY makes a little error. That's all that the breathing room that Cyrex needs. So Cyrex a bit more breathing room, catching up to his teammate. Task 1 not exactly what you call pulling away as such, but unless he's trying to conserve his tyres. But Task 1's still in the lead. Cyrex seconds. Team Black 1-2. Team Yellow 3rd and 5th. Callum for Team Blue in the middle. There he is in 4th with Nick Hash right behind him looking to make a move. Nick Hash and Callum then side by side as we go into the first corner, then down to the little second corner, the little chicane. Nick Hash ahead of Callum, and Callum almost gets run into the back by Neil Farmack, but close as you like, but gets away with it. So it's now still Task 1 and Cyrex at the front. TY's really close behind Cyrex now. Will he have a look into this next corner? No, he won't. As we go up the hill, this is where the weight will not help Cyrex one bit at all. TY will be right on him, especially as we get towards the end of this uphill section. So we're starting the uphill section now. Power on. Cyrex running wide with the weight already. TY ready and waiting to pounce. Coming up the hill. TY moves out to the left. He's going to try and go around the long way. It's almost contact as they go over the hill. Cyrex defending for his life. Into the hairpin at the bottom of the hill. Get the car stopped. Don't hit your teammate at all costs. Meanwhile, in the background, Neil Farmack's up the inside of Callum. They're side by side, but we'll just focus on Cyrex and TY. Yep, they've gone Cyrex first into that corner. Callum first into that one as well. So Neil Farmack goes back down to 6th. Through the chicane then. Nick Hash a little tap of the wall there. That'll scrub him some speed off. TY 3rd, Callum 4th, so Nick Hash really did have a good scrape of the wall there. Cyrex defends again. Oh, he might even start attacking his teammate here if his teammate don't get on with it. So Cyrex trying to defend and attack at the same time, but he don't want to take his teammate off. That's what he's got to be careful of. Cyrex now down the straight. This is where the weight will really affect him. So TY a little bit like TY not running any weight in this one. He was just out of the. It was in 6th place in the last one, just out of the weight regulations. So Cyrex into the corner first. Neil ahead of Callum now. So Neil is ahead of Callum. So again, that weight not helping Callum from the last race at all, because remember he's on max ballast. Nick Hash is up the inside now into this. Oh, side by side into the little kink. Nick Hash gets ahead. No prisoners. Gets straight ahead. Well done to Nick Hash. So still Task 1 in the lead then. TY up to 2nd, Cyrex down to 3rd. So TY and Task for the lead then. Task is really going to have to get his foot down now. Otherwise TY is going to be right behind him. And I don't think it'll be long until he is, to be honest, because he's on a move. There's Neil Farmack sideways over the curbs. So there's using the curbs and then there's abusing the curbs. And then there's the Neil Farmack way. So well done to Neil Farmack, good car control there. as the top 5 or 6 cars, top 6 cars go through shot. There they are, into the chicane. TY right on the back of Task 1 now. Task 1, one mistake and TY will be through. Cyrex has made a mistake in the background. Neil's going to catch up. Here we go. And we've got side by side for the lead then. Task 1 with TY up his inside. Task 1 not phased on the brakes. Stays well ahead on the brakes. Cyrex now trying to defend from Neil Farmack. Remember, Cyrex is plus 160 kilos in this race. Callum is plus 200. That's why they're struggling a bit more in this race. As Callum's back there in 6th. TY for the lead then. Goes through on Task 1. Task 1 trying to go dive back down the inside. No, you do not, Sunshine. Not on my watch. But TY says, aha, yes I do. So goes straight back through. Task 1 has to stay behind. Cyrex closes right up. We've got 5 cars in one shot now. Brilliant stuff. As we go into the little kink, lap 7 out of 9 already. The lap's flying by because the race is that entertaining as Nick Hash. Bang, 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 trying to get past Neil. And then Neil dishes it back saying, get off. Can't just force your way past like that, you've got to try harder. As Task 1 up the inside of TY into the uphill section. Oh, brave stuff to try and move there. Either brave or daft. I think he's a bit of both. But as they go up the hill, Cyrex right behind his teammate. Now Nick Hash has lost it in the background. Nick Hash loses it then. Oh, Cyrex gets hit off. I don't know whether that was lag or just gets hit off by his teammate. But that all happened a bit quick. TY goes into, well, Task 1 goes back through into the lead. TY back down in 2nd place. Don't know quite what happened there, but once this settles down a bit, we'll get a replay in. But until it does, we'll stay with it. TY going through past Task 1 now. For the lead of the race, Neil Farmack makes it 3 wide. Neil Farmack trying to get both in one move. Neil Farmack goes through. He's going to be able to keep the car. He's not going to be able to stop the car. Goes wide and gets contact with Task 1 and TY off into the grass. Oh no, TY off as well. Here comes Callum and Cyrex. So everything happening at once there. Coming down towards the first corner then, Nick Hash side by side with Neil. Cyrex looking for a way through. Task 1's got a bit of a lead now. Nick Hash into the first corner, gets ahead of Cyrex and Callum. Oh, now that's settled down, we'll get some replays in from that last lap action. Okay, here's a replay of some of that drama then from on board with Neil Farmack. So he goes into that little kink there, goes a bit wide. Nick Hash does a little sneaky look up the inside. Neil Farmack comes across and just tries to defend. Gets a bit squirmy on the power and just a little tap back to Nick Hash. Then we're going down the hill towards the uphill section. Now she's slowing the car down. You see the 3 cars ahead just slowing each other up. So we close up the hill, and we go up and over the rise. We've got a good run here. We go to the inside, and then over the curve, then just bang! Take Cyrex straight off the road. I don't know if there's any need for that at all, but take Cyrex straight off the road, and then we fold back into 3rd place here. So we'll just stick with this for now, and down through the chicane. We slow down, just let things fold up, just try and calm things down a bit. Into the chicane, and we get a good run. Those 2 cars hold each other up. So now we're thinking, right, okay, there's a gap on the inside, I'll go for that. 3 wide down towards the last corner. And then onto the brakes we go. Brake. We look back, and we see TY and Task 1 there. And then we come back on, and there's TY. We get sideways, we hit TY, and hit TY off the road in the same lap. So Neil Farmack, quite a naughty boy on that lap. As we come back from that, after that settled down, here's Rodders and Neil and Mr. Slow One near the back, still having a really good battle. So battle raging on just as much for 9th place as it is for the lead of the race. As we look now at the ones back here, Bidzster's back here in 7th place as well. So Bidzster having not a decent race in this one, or neither is TY and Neil, to be honest. Seat 1 there as well, struggling a bit more in this car. TY running a bit wide there. As Seat 1 closes up, and TY's got serious lag problems there. Lag really affecting his car. As Neil Farmack maybe looking for a way through past Bidzster. Seat 1 and then the inside of TY. T1 goes really wide to let him through, and Bidzster takes opportunity as well. And he's alongside Seek into the chicane, but he has to back out of it. Good opportunistic driving there from Bidzster as always. Through the chicane. Oh, I think someone's gone off. Nick Hash has spun, and his car just reappears from Ghost right as Bidzster was coming through, and that's ruined Bidster's race again. So Bidzster back down to 7th place, Nick Hash back down to 8th, and I don't know what happened to cause that incident, but we'll get a replay now. Okay, here's a replay of what happened to Nick Hash then on lap 8. So he goes into the chicane, and then just goes too much to the inside, hits the wall, lucky for Callum and Tass to avoid him. Now he moves backwards to try and get out of the way, and then moves forward, and then bang, his car just reappears. Nothing he could have done there really. It's the game's fault for making his car reappear right as Bidzster were coming towards him, and that's what happened. So as you come back from that then, last lap of the race, Task 1 in the lead, Cyrex in 2nd place, so somehow it still ended up being a Team Black 1-2 after all that chaos. So Cyrex back in 2nd place, Callum with full weight on board in 3rd. I'll be surprised if Callum can catch Cyrex with full weight on, even though Cyrex has got 2nd place weight on, so there's only 40 kilo difference in the two cars despite them being heavy, but still I don't see Callum being able to pass Cyrex on this last lap unless Cyrex makes it very, very easy for him as they come out of that corner there. There's Seat 1 in 4th place, being gifted that more or less by having other cars fall down, so because Seat 1 was running about 7th or 8th place before. As Neil Farmack comes through and TY's there. There's Bidzster having to get took out, got took out by Nick Hash there. And there's Nick Hash. Rodders is still ahead of Mr. Slowan on this last lap as well, so still positions to fight for as we look at Task 1 coming down towards the hairpin for the last time. So there's Cyrex and he goes a bit wide. That could be an opportunity for Callum. Oh, slides the car as he gets the power on. Realises what mistake he's done. Tries to straighten the car to get the power on and almost ends up making a mistake. Through the chicane for the last time then. Hops over the curb. This car really, really stiff on the suspension. Does not like those curbs at all. As we come down towards the last corner then, there's Task 1 coming through the last corner. Cyrex and Callum for the last time as well. And it looks like it's going to stay in that order. And I think it's going to do. Task 1 comes through to win race 2. Well done to Task 1. Good job by Task. Cyrex 2nd place from Callum in 3rd. Good job there. Seat 1's going to come across the line in 4th. Neil Farmack a close 5th. TY in 6th. Bidzster's going to come through in 7th place. Well done to Bidzster in 7th place despite that awful race. And same for Nick Hash. Not the best race for him in 8th. And Rodders is just going to get Mr. Slowan on the line. Good job there by them as well. So then guys, we'll get those results in for you now. Okay guys, let's go through those results then. So Task 1 was the winner in that race. Good job there by Task. And then 2nd place, Cyrex, so Team Black 1-2. Callum in 3rd position. 4th is Seek. 5th place is Neil Farmack. 6th place is TY. 7th, Bidzster. 8th position is Nick Hash. 9th place is Rodders. And 10th place is Mr. Slowan. Fastest lap in that one then, Neil Farmack with a 1:34.9. So your winner was Task 1. Unfortunately, the replay I forgot to pause the replay at the end. But Task 1 is the winner, and we'll see you guys for race 3. Take care.